All right, today's the day. We're getting ready to go get my foot cream, numbing cream for my appointment later. It's Botox day. I just got back from the pharmacy and picked up my lidocaine foot cream. It cost about $10 using my insurance. So I will see how this goes. I have to put it on 2 hours before my appointment. It is time to apply the lidocaine foot ointment. So I am pretty nervous and excited and nervous because I've never gotten Botox before, let alone Botox on my feet. It says to put it on the soles of your feet and give it an hour and a half to 2 hours, which is about 12:15 now. My appointment's at 1:45, so we'll see how this goes. So I'm not sure how much of this to use. I'm just gonna put it on generously all over and see how that goes. And on my heel, do the edges, the soles. And it looks like it ends up looking clear, opposed to it comes out as a white cream and it goes on pretty clear. I'm not sure how long it takes to dry, so we'll soon figure that out. I'm also slightly nervous of how much this numbs my feet because I still need to take my kids to school today. So I fully covered my left foot, I fully covered my right foot. I put it right over any of the blisters and open wounds that I had. It didn't burn, just feels like you're putting on lotion. So we'll see how this goes. So I just finished the kid drop off. I had to put my socks and shoes on before the cream completely dried. So I gave myself 20 minutes to do the process. I would have liked to have an extra 10 minutes to let everything dry. So far, I can still feel my feet, find a drive. I'm not sure what the cream is really doing, so I guess we'll find out. Hello, it's your EB Butterfly Mama, Jenna. I'm here with the update. I just got done with the Botox. It was so much different than I thought it would be. The cream that I used never ended up making my feet feel numb. I don't know if it made a difference for whenever I got the injections themselves, but I was fine for driving, fine for getting the kids to school. That was one of the things I was worried about. Whenever I got there, and it was a children's dermatologist, that's who specializes in this area of EB. So I got there, they took me back. They had pretty much everything set out. They put my feet on ice. There are two things that I wish I had. I have ice slippers, so instead of using the ice they had that didn't cover my whole foot, I wish I would have brought my ice slippers to help ice my feet before the injections took place. Also something to squeeze, so they made me a ball of gloves to squeeze, which was very helpful. But if I would have known, I would have brought a stress ball or something. As far as the injections themselves, I had 10 done on each foot. On my right foot, we focused on the ball of my foot and the toes. On my left foot, we did the ball of the foot and the heel. Hopefully this will allow us to see whenever I am walking, running, if blisters happen to occur more on one spot of the foot versus the other, depending on which ones do and do not have the Botox. I wasn't allowed to take any video or pictures there, which is understandable. The injections themselves weren't as painful as I thought they were going to be. So yes, the initial prick was painful, and like I said, there's 10 in each foot. So, and then it would be just a little bit of pressure. So maybe like a bee sting and then pressure. So 10 of those. And I was also worried of afterwards, was I going to be able to walk? Were my feet going to feel different? As soon as the needle was out, I was fine. I was able to put my socks and shoes back on. I did make sure that I had clean socks. So, the socks that I wore to the appointment, I had just put them on. But yeah, socks, shoes were fine. My feet feel fine. Excited to see how this feels going forward. This is my left foot. You can see by the purple marks that we focused on the ball of my foot, along with on the heel. This is my right foot. You can see all of the purple dots are where the injections were. We focused on the ball of my foot and the toes. Wanted to give you an end of the day update for Botox day. I did take it pretty easy. The dermatologist said it would take about 2 weeks for the Botox to kick in and do what it was supposed to do. Her and her team were great. So far, there's been no real pain. I would add that at the end of the night after I put my feet up, I noticed that there might have been, I don't know if it's phantom pains, just a couple little pings here and there, almost like the same feeling of when you first wake up in the morning. Sometimes you might feel your blister a little more as soon as you put weight on it, or as soon as I moved my foot, it went away. I was just trying to be more aware of how do my feet feel now versus how they did before. I do plan on testing out the Botox. Hopefully it stays warm over the next few weeks so I can go running and see if I get any more blisters than I normally would. If you don't know me, I hate running, so this should be interesting. But really, I hope that this process can help somebody else make a decision. Please help me reach out and accomplish my goal of helping one other family that has this. Like and subscribe, and have a great day.